Imagine it is noon on a typical Tuesday, and the global positioning system, satellites quietly orbiting above us, goes entirely dark for 12 hours. The fallout hits aviation instantly. Commercial flights lose their direct routing capabilities. Thousands of aircraft are grounded, and pilots currently in the air are forced to navigate using aging, ground-based radio beacons. At the same time, the arteries of global trade freeze. Deepwater ports rely on automated container cranes, requiring millimeter-precise positioning to operate. Without a signal, these massive machines simply lock into place. This single day of friction is estimated to vaporize $1 billion from the US economy. It marks the beginning of an infrastructure failure that reaches far deeper than a malfunctioning map. The glowing map on your smartphone creates a convincing illusion of simplicity. Behind that digital convenience is a massive physical utility spanning the globe. The origins of this system trace back to the Cold War. In 1957, American scientists realized they could track Sputnik 1's exact position by measuring the Doppler shift as the satellite moved overhead. They quickly understood that if a satellite's path could be tracked from the ground, the math could be reversed. The US military leveraged this exact principle to solve a terrifying problem, ensuring the infallible delivery of nuclear warheads. They needed a way to calculate three-dimensional positioning so submarine-launched ballistic missiles could hit their targets with absolute precision. Today, that military architecture has grown into a constellation of 31 satellites, maintaining a constant orbit 12,500 miles above the Earth's surface. The data beaming down from this orbital cage consists entirely of absolute time, rather than location coordinates. Inside the satellite, atomic clocks keep time precise to billionths of a second. An Earth receiver measures a radio signal's exact travel time from space. Because the speed of light is constant, this time converts to distance. 4 satellites simultaneously calculate your exact location. As a result, the GPS network functions as a global clock. Every receiver on Earth now has access to a synchronized, ultra-precise atomic time standard. This absolute timing keeps the US economy functioning. Take the high-frequency trades that make up the vast majority of volume on the stock market. To prevent fraud, the SEC requires every automated transaction to carry a timestamp accurate to a fraction of a millisecond. Those timestamps rely entirely on the atomic clocks orbiting above us. Without them, the exchanges halt trading completely. Our physical infrastructure is equally dependent. The power grid relies on phasor measurement units to monitor electricity across thousands of miles of high-voltage lines. These units take synchronized measurements across the continent, requiring microsecond precision to detect tiny fluctuations in the current. If they lose that synchronized heartbeat, operators go completely blind to grid instability, inviting a massive cascading blackout. Estimates value this invisible network as a $1.4 trillion economic engine. In 30 years, the United States has coupled its most vital industries to the timing of this single signal. Yet, the signal supporting all of this is incredibly weak. By the time those radio waves travel 12,500 miles to reach your antenna, their strength is roughly equivalent to a 25-watt light bulb viewed from 10,000 miles away. That weakness makes the entire system deeply vulnerable to the environment it lives in. In 1859, the Earth was struck by a Carrington-level coronal mass ejection, a solar storm so powerful it caused telegraph machines to spark and ignite fires. If a storm of that magnitude hit us today, the immense solar energy would heat the Earth's upper atmosphere, causing it to expand. The resulting drag would literally pull satellites out of their orbits, tearing them apart as they re-enter the atmosphere. Even without extreme weather, low Earth orbit is already heavily congested. A single catastrophic collision could trigger an uncontrollable chain reaction of space debris, sweeping away the physical hardware we rely on. And the vulnerabilities aren't limited to space. Malicious actors on the ground can easily overpower the faint signals using devices that cost less than $50. By jamming or spoofing the data, adversaries can neutralize precision-guided munitions in a combat zone, or force massive commercial cargo ships miles off their charted course without the crew ever noticing the discrepancy. If the signal disappears entirely, the cascading effects accelerate rapidly. Within 30 days, synchronized telecommunication networks fail, precision agriculture goes completely blind, and crop yields plummet. The final result is a state of systemic paralysis, vaporizing an estimated $45 billion from the economy in a single month. We built a civilization by mastering the laws of physics, launching synchronized atomic clocks into the frozen vacuum of orbit to orchestrate our daily lives. We suspended the massive, interconnected weight of modern banking, energy, and logistics by a single digital thread, thousands of miles out of our reach, The question is no longer whether this system is infallible, but how long our modern society can balance on the edge before that fragile thread finally gives way.
If this journey blew your mind, hit that like button and share it with your fellow explorers. Your support keeps this universe expanding.
Subscribe to join our mission. Now tell us, what mystery should we decode next? Let us know in the comments below.